All right. So on the old fan resistor or blower resistor, you got these points right here. On the left, you got those two, and then you got that one at the top right. The the checks are between the two on the left, and then the one on the left and the one on the top right. Those are the checks. So you should get something between those checks on milliohms. Milliohms, not on regular ohms. You're not gonna get nothing. So you gotta put it on milliohms on your meter. Right there where mine has the M. Alright, so here's the checks you'll see. I'll try to show you. It's gonna be between here and here. You should get some, and then from here and here, you should get some. So on the new one, you're gonna get something. I don't want to have to show you. It's taking too much time, but really, from here and here, let's see, because I don't have a stand, but from these two, and then from here and here, that's on the new one, you'll get a reading of 4.412 something or 4.421 something. So on the old one, between here and here, you don't get nothing on the one that don't work. That's what I didn't get. In between here and here, I did get some. So on all of them, you're supposed to get something. So this should work, the new one, because the old one doesn't have continuity. We're talking about continuity here. It don't have continuity between those two top terminals. So we're going to see what happens. If it don't, then we're going to try the fan next. But it should work according to the continuity check. Now, if not, it could be wrong because the fan could still be bad. So we're going to try it. Okay, so that was indeed the problem. When I plugged it in, it came right on. So again, I'm gonna show you again, so you'll know what's going on. But in my case, my fan motor is bad too. It's binding. It's like grinding. You can hear the bearings. I don't want to turn it back on because it's pretty terrible. It's a really grinding noise. So I don't even want to turn it back on because I don't want it to blow my resistor, because maybe it just binded up and overheated the resistor or something. So my resistor went bad too, see. So when I put the new resistor on, it came right on. The fan did when I turned it on, but it's grinding, so I'm gonna wait till my fan motor gets here and then I'm gonna change it. I may show you the video on that. I may attach it to this one if I can, or just show you another video. But it is definitely, when you want to know, with your fan motor on your Nissan 2000, Nissan Maxima 2000 or your Infiniti I30 year 2000, if your blower motor start working, most likely it's going to be because of the blower resistor or the blower fan motor itself. So probably I would just change both because it's really cheap to get them on Amazon. Don't go to the junkyard and try to get them because they're going to charge you about the same of a brand new one. I called them because I thought it would be a lot cheaper, but it's not. So just get them new on Amazon. You probably pay probably not even $50 for both of them. But to check them, like I said, just to know if you got a good fan motor and your resistor goes bad. See, mine was just grinding, and it probably put too much pressure on the resistor. It was just like noise. So, but to check it again, I'm gonna try to set it up right here. That's the top of it when it's plugged in. So on this side, the left side right here, you got a top one and a bottom one. And then on the top, then one on the top right. Between these two, positive and negative though, you gotta put your positive on this one. Then you're gonna go from here to here, positive to negative. You'll get a reading. From here to here, you'll get a continuity reading on milliamps. But when it's bad, in my case, mine is bad. From here to here, I'm not getting anything. But from here to here, I'm getting something. But on my new one, from here to here, I'm getting something. And from here to here, I'm getting something. So that's how you know if this is good or bad. And I'll show you the check on the continuity check on the fan motor when it comes. But on the terminals, one of those is positive. You'll get a 12 volt if you check it in volts on the plug up under there, not the cable. But when it plugs in right here, you'll get a 12 volt right there. And that's how you know it's getting power to it. When you check it in the plug, it'll be 12 volts going into this terminal. Or one of the terminals, you'll see. One of them is 12 volts. I think it's this one, though. At least one of them gonna have 12 volts. If you don't get 12 volts on one of them, you got a problem somewhere else with a ground or something. But if you got a ground, you should be getting 12 volts. If you don't have a ground, if your ground is bad somewhere, you won't get 12 volts. So that's something to think about if you're not getting 12 volts. But you got to check your fuses first. Make sure the fuses are good for the blower. And we'll finish up with the other, with the blower motor when it comes.